I think most people would agree that Minecraft is a fun, relaxing, and pleasant game to play. Like, I've been playing for over 11 years, and honestly, the game feels more fun now than ever before. Yeah, that has to change. Okay, hear me out. Listen, if the game is so fun, you're just gonna play the game instead of doing other useful stuff like homework or going outside. So let's make the game as annoying as possible. Yeah, so I set out on a mission to create the most annoying Minecraft mod. So I opened up a code editor, installed Forge, and realized that I don't know how to make Minecraft mods. But don't worry. I looked up a tutorial, and now it should work, and it doesn't work. Now I used this mod that's supposed to help me make custom models and animations if I want to make like a creature. So I decided to go over to another program, just install Geckolib, and see if it would cause the error if I didn't even change anything. So I opened up mcreator, which is basically this program that combines Minecraft modding and Scratch, installed Geckolib, tried to start the game, and what do you know? It doesn't work. So after 6 hours of not knowing what's wrong, I just switched the version to 1.19.2, and suddenly it works! I want to die. So I figured that the first thing I would add into my mod is some type of mob that's incredibly annoying and follows you everywhere. Now the problem is, I actually need to design this mob and make a model for it, but I've never made any models before. But it should be fine. What could possibly go wrong? Anyway, so I also had to make a texture for it. A lot of people have told me that my Minecraft skin is annoying and scary. So I just stretched my Minecraft skin onto the model and we got this thing. What have I created? I then created a very smooth animation for my creature. I then took a screenshot of this creature and posted it to my YouTube community tab without any context.
Where did you get a picture of my sleep paralysis demon?
To be honest, this looks like something you would see from a Minecraft 6 mod.
Dude, I'm so tempted to just actually call this mod a Minecraft 6 mod. Now we have to figure out what makes a mob annoying. I made up a list of 3 important points. Number 1, it has to be really fast. Because what's more annoying than a really fast mob running after you that you can't even outrun? Number 2, it has to have long enough reach to where it's really hard to combo it. You'll basically inevitably take damage no matter what you do. But wait, can't you just use a shield to block its damage? Nope, it has to disable shields as well. 3, it has to track you from really far away and get to you no matter where you are, no matter what obstacles are in the way. And it has to do so in unexpected and unconventional ways that literally no one is prepared for. Because, you know, you see a mob on the other side of this cliff, you think you're safe? Nope, it can god bridge. Yeah, I was actually trying to make it so that it, like, replaces the blocks underneath it with my face, but I accidentally made it so that it also replaces air with that block. So now, every time it walks, it starts god bridging, but you know what? Perfect, because the more scuffed a mod is, the more annoying, right? I also made it so that it stops god bridging when it gets closer to you so that it can actually hit you. And now we have this massive block of code, and this is the point where I started regretting using mcreator instead of just an actual text editor, because this is lagging so much. How am I meant to do anything if it starts lagging?
Keep in mind that running too complex or demanding procedures each tick can severely impact game performance.
Now we also want this creature to make sounds, so I made a few questionable sound effects. I also made it so that it lights trees on fire because we hate trees apparently. Help! I also made it so that you get jump scared every 30 seconds because I don't know, why not? At this point, I realized that there is another thing that I have yet to utilize that always makes mods annoying if they have it. What's more annoying than when a mod messes with your inventory? So every time this creature punches you, it starts replacing random slots in your inventory with this corrupted item. Perfect! Now all that's left to do is to find a suitable name for this creature. Greg. Now one problem that might occur when we want to annoy players as much as possible is that they might quit instantly and just uninstall the mod the second they see it. Now I was considering making it so that the mod physically prevents you from deleting the mod from your mods folder in Windows, but I wasn't sure if that would classify my mod as malware, so I had to think of a more ethical approach to my problem. I've introduced several stages to the mod to sort of slowly introduce the annoyingness of the mod so that they sort of get an immunity to it and actually survive for longer without shutting down their computer. So stage 0, there's nothing. Everything is ordinary, except I accidentally made it so that Greg spawned in like every cave in mass quantities. But don't worry about that. Like, no one's gonna be in caves for like the first 5 minutes, probably. But listen, they won't find any Gregs. It'll be fine. Then we have stage 1, which starts the jump scare sounds and adds even more Gregs. Then we have stage 2. So when stage 2 is in progress and it becomes daytime, it will spawn a bunch of Gregs around you. Hey, but what if the player's underground? Won't they just spawn inside the walls? Well, if they're underground, they're just gonna get forcefully pulled up to the surface. What the fuck? No! What? You know, I could have fixed this by maybe spawning the Gregs inside the caves, but I really didn't feel like implementing that. But Diffy, what if they go to the nether? Won't the code break there? Yeah, so, I disabled the nether. Now we have stage 3. Gregs start spawning everywhere, and there's also this, scary sound that is really loud, so that you can't even hear the Gregs coming after you, because who doesn't love that? At this stage, you should die, by all means, but if someone manages to survive, then, welcome to stage 4. At this stage, you get instantly teleported to the Greg dimension, and yeah, you're never escaping from here. But still, people might not play this for that long, because they'll just realize that it's impossible to survive, so they'll just uninstall the mod. And that is why we need to add a way to actually survive Greg, but it needs to be really hard and annoying so people keep trying but failing. I will now show you the process that you have to follow if you want to defeat Greg once and for all. First, you join your world, and what you should do now is kill 3 Gregs and gather their souls. You should then collect 6 obsidian, 2 gold ingots, 2 diamonds, and a corrupted block, which is one of those blocks that generate when Greg walks around. And using 2 diamonds, 2 gold ingots, 2 obsidian, and 3 of Greg's souls, you can craft a culmination of Greg. Now that you have this powerful item, all that's left to do for you is survive until you reach stage 4 and get teleported into the beautiful realm known as the Greg dimension. Now, once you're in the Greg dimension, you have to be fast because Gregs are spawning rapidly everywhere and they will all hunt you down and kill you if you're not fast. Now, get the 4 obsidian that you have left and build this shape that doesn't represent anything in particular. Then place the corrupted block on top and right click it using the culmination of Greg. Congratulations, you've done it. You've banished Greg from your world, temporarily. Wait, what do you mean temporarily? Shh, don't think about it too much. Now at this point in the video, I just have to take the time to address Mojang directly. Mojang, think about it. What if you add the Diffy Experience, as I called it, into the base game? Think about how fun that would be. You know, you just join your world, and there's Greg. I mean, at the very least, could you just, like, add this creature as, like, an April Fool's update? Because, you know, every year Mojang tends to, like, make these April Fool's snapshots. You know, just add Greg as an April Fool's. Let's create a quality CurseForge page for this. Do you hate yourself? A euphoric experience. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, but, yeah. Primary category. You know what? I'm pretty sure this is educational. The Diffy Experience, also known as the Minecraft sex mod, provides an experience like no other. Adds Greg, a friendly creature made to be your best friend. Yay! Wait, let's make it like Comic Sans. Let's make a logo for this. The Diffy Experience. No, that's a bit too big. Just like that. Just gonna paste this in here. Just take a screenshot of this. Just like that. Then remove the edges. Let's add some rainbows in the background to make it seem even happier. Why do people make these like fake PNGs? I don't understand. What's the point of that? Like, why? These didn't used to exist before. Like, before it just used to be actual transparent backgrounds. But nowadays, people just put fake ones. Why? Like, I don't understand what the purpose is. Let's just do that. Boom. This perfectly represents the mod, doesn't it though? This is exactly what the mod is like. It might take a while to get it approved, so in the meantime, I might upload the file on like some alternate file hosting website, so don't question that.